Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Africa. I'm not just representing Nigeria today. Now, the most recent occurrence and the latest coup d'etat that we're having is not any other one apart from the one that we have in Niger, Republic of Niger, which is very close to Nigeria. Unfortunately, shamelessly, wickedly, as usual, someone like Tinubu, someone like Buhari, President Biden of the United States, the United Nations, European Union, African Union, and ECOWAS, of which the same Tinubu happens to be the newly elected president. They are all condemning the coup d'etat that we are having in Niger, and of which the inauguration of Tinubu, he said that Africa will never or must do everything to make sure that we don't have coup again in Africa. It is very easy for all these bastards, all these organizations that I just mentioned, condemning the coup that currently happened in Niger Republic. However, how many of these good-for-nothing entities and organizations have asked the right question as to why there will be a coup in the poorest country of the world, despite the resources that they have? So, President Biden shamelessly could also condemn a coup. I just want to first ask sane human beings from wherever in the world, why do you think some people will risk their life to carry out a coup in a country? Do you know what an average Niger Republic citizen is going through? Do you people know what it means to be living without any hope of being able to eat? The whole of US have sent delegates to African countries before to enforce on them what we call LGBT whatever nonsense. But the United States would never send delegates to a country like Niger to go and see how they can improve standard of living. How wicked of you to even shamelessly be condemning the coup. United Nations, what exactly is your purpose, if not for being used as puppets by Africa, by European Union and by the Western world to keep suppressing a continent with all the resources needed by the world, but are not able to manage their own policies? So Buhari, you dared open your mouth to also condemn a coup in Niger. Look at where you have brought Nigerians currently. Look at what you people are doing in Nigeria currently. The Nigeria that happens to be the leader of the whole African continent. So you people can shamelessly condemn coup, but you're not ready to talk about how the resources of African countries can be useful to them. They said 5 billionaires died because they were taking a stupid, useless excursion to go and see. But at the same time period, more than 900 Africans drowned in Mediterranean Sea in looking for greener pastures. Yet there is no government of the world that stood up to talk, to speak for these people. Then nobody is asking, why are Africans risking their lives to leave the shores of their home, of their families, to leave their families behind in seeking greener pastures? I'm asking, why is nobody asking that question? So there is a coup now in Niger, and you people are condemning it. And I'm not going to speak Yoruba because when they say that it is only if your hand have not touched the blunt cutlass. That is when you cannot ask the kind of death that has taken your father. I'm not going to speak Yoruba so that the whole world can be hearing me. Whatever you guys will do, you should go and do. We can no longer be hiding from the truth. Why are Africans running away from their countries in seeking greener pastures? And all of you will not still derep. You treat us the way we are not supposed to be treated. I'm asking. So you, Tinubu, you think that if we have a functional army in Nigeria, there wouldn't have been a coup in Nigeria? You think so? You think there wouldn't have been a coup in Nigeria or in other African countries? And I keep asking, what are Africans actually asking? What are we asking for? If not for safety, which is supposed to be our legal rights, our constitutional rights for people who know their rights. But yet, you people who sponsor terrorism has been helped by multinationals that are facing for European countries and other Western countries. Because that's the only explanation as to why local terrorists will have access to sophisticated weapons. So how come you people are not asking the right questions? You leave ring rum and you are tackling, you neglect leprotic situations. You are running around treating ringworms. Today you are in power. At various levels, you think you can tap your fingers and they kill people. Because you people don't even have conscience at all. You dare ask why you are condemning. If we have very solid African Union, do you think leaders in every African country will be doing what they are doing to Africans, both home and abroad? Look at what we are going through. Ogunili Ogunloko. So it is now a sin for us to be a people of color, despite everything we need to offer the world. Hence, they continue to use religion and also tribalism to divide us so that we cannot see the way forward. What am I saying today? All of you who have condemned this coup, mi mo bí mo ṣe fẹ́ ṣépè yẹn bí mo fẹ́ gbàdúrà yẹn ní English. Gbogbo yín pátá tẹ́ wà represented in these organizations and as individuals condemning this coup. Gbogbo yín lẹ máa fọwọ́ yín gbé ọmọ gbìn. Gbogbo nǹkan tó dẹ̀ ń jẹ́ ìdùnnú fún yín, ó máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní parẹ́ lójú ẹ̀mí yín ni. Ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú máa ṣàǹfààní. What are Africans asking for? If not for better life, standard of living, daily food. Are we asking for too much? I'm asking, both home and abroad, are black people asking for too much despite all the resources we have? Nonsense.